building what I wanna, innovate what I'm gonna. You can hate all you wanna, but you're still in your pajama. Now I ain't a prima donna, but I built what I wanna. You can say my vision's wrong, the tune of my song. Broke my thumb, bang into my own drum. Broke my thumb, bang into my own drum. Broke my thumb, bang into my own drum. Hootin' and clapping, boots I am a strapping, a click click clacking. Hurrah! Bootstrapping in America. Yeah, bootstrapping in America.
Get through the archives and stuff. It's even more.
Thomas, we're back, my friend. Bootstrapping in America.
You're going to inspire me today, Bat. We've got a lot of bootstrappers in the house. Some amazing people. CaptureProof. CaptureProof. Megan, how are you?
CaptureProof.com.
I'm doing very well, thank you.
CaptureProof.com. I'll bet you don't even know what CaptureProof.com. First of all, I like the colors and I like the logo.
Thank you.
Yes.
We're really excited about it.
This is where you're supposed to say, well, that was my idea.
It actually was started for a whole different venture. And
No. Never give credit to somebody else. If it's good, it's all yours.
Unless you
no, it was my other venture.
Perfect.
But we brought it, we pulled it through to CaptureProof as well.
So talk to us a little bit. You're from San Francisco.
I am. I'm actually from Chicago originally. I grew up in Orland Park. And
You don't tell people that, do you, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
You just say Chicago, right? On a farm?
Yeah.
A farm in Orland Park?
Yeah. It now has it's a farm of houses now, but
Yes.
it used to be a farm of animals. And so I moved from here. I worked for Abbott Labs and J&J for quite a while, and you're like in the army with them. They move you where they want you to go.
So you're working probably in like outside of Skokie or something up there. Isn't there headquarters there?
Abbott Park. Yeah, I was there first. That was my first job out of school. I thought I wanted to be a doctor until I realized I didn't like to touch sick people. And so then I decided to
Well, you're about to talk to two very sick people. So
That was way too easy for you. Way too
you don't have
Right.
to touch us, but you have to talk to us.
I'm fine with talking.
So you moved out to San Francisco. So your degree is in what? Chemistry?
Physiology.
Physiology.
Yes.
Same as Tony's.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Worked in the physiology lab a lot. Did you? So I worked for Abbott and J&J for about 8 years, and then I ran sales for a small startup. And after we had an exit, I decided to move to Paris to get my master's in photography. I had no idea what I was doing, but thought it would be fun. And I did my thesis in Zambia, where I gave 1,000 families their family portraits. And
That's
it was
awesome.
It was
You're too good
really
for us
cool.
already.
Wait,
Go to the
wait,
bad
get
stuff.
out of here.
Didn't you kill somebody along the way?
That's where the logo started for a Zambia project, but here we are at CaptureProof. No, and then I got on a plane with my visa back to Paris once, and there was a dude looking for a photography solution for a clinical trial.
Stop. So you're coming.
this was on a plane?
You have to explain to Tony, what continent is Zambia in?
Zambia is in Africa.
Don't listen to him.
I was flying from San Diego, though, to London on this flight.
I'm just amazed that the whole napkin thing works. You guys were on a plane, he puts his number on a napkin, and that's how...
And I started
You
texting
fell for that? I mean,
him.
you look kind of well adjusted. You fell for that?
I didn't fall for anything.
Never worked when I did it.
Because Tony actually... Your plane story about doing this is great, but Tony has a plane story where he actually was engaged and he broke up on the plane. He broke the engagement off.
You broke up on a plane?
And the whole plane.
Do you understand the whole concept of snakes in a plane? Like everything is contained?
I realized what a contained space is, though.
Everybody on the plane booed him, and then
You really broke your engagement off on a plane?
I got engaged on the plane going to New York. I got disengaged, if you want to call it that, on the way home. That's correct.
So his plane story really is really pretty good, but I like yours.
Do you still get on planes?
Yes.
Do women get on planes with you?
If they can help it, no.
Only the ones that get paid to. Okay, now let's talk about you. So you're on a plane from San Diego to Paris. And
To London.
And you're sitting next to somebody, random stranger.
Random stranger. I wasn't actually even sitting next to him. He was by the window and I was by the aisle. And the man in the middle was like, looked to me and said, "Do you want to switch?" Because this man kept speaking with me. And I said, no, I didn't. I didn't want to sit in the middle. I didn't care to do that. So the man at the window switched and he talked to me the whole time, asking me all these questions about photography and how do we do this? And at the end, I said, "How much are they charging you for that?" And he told me, and I picked my jaw up off the floor and said, "I could do something for you way better, way less expensive." So I had an RFP as I walked off the plane, and a week later, I was managing photography for clinical trials across Europe.
For what company was this?
It's a company called Cytori Therapeutics. They're a stem cell company out of San Diego.
So this amazing business transformation takes place on this airplane, and then all of a sudden, then how does CaptureProof come out of this?
So that was 2008, and it was about 2010 when we started to get results in from patients from the study. It was a surgery study, so they were doing breast reconstruction post lumpectomy surgeries, and with what we were doing is we were capturing data points at the baseline, and then 6 months later, and then 12 months later. And it was when a woman told me that she didn't realize how much better she looked until she was able to see the pictures, because she couldn't remember what she had looked like.
So is
a year ago.
CaptureProof mostly all?
Can it work in reverse for my friend over there?
Is it all medical photography?
Right now, we're focusing on photography about health. So
Health
we're
photography.
focusing we're looking to be the platform where you organize all of the images that you have on your health, and then have the ability to track it over time.
See, and there's some of us that just don't want to see that.
Well, you know what? If you were a mom with a child who's having a strange movement, you would definitely want your doctor to see that.
No, I understand.
And 85% of epilepsy patients are diagnosed as having a seizure disorder without the doctor ever seeing it happen.
Sure, I understand.
So,
Yeah.
I
this is
totally
awesome
agree.
'cause-
There are some things that you don't want to see,
Yeah,
or you never
middle-aged
want
fat
anyone
guy.
else
You don't
to
want to see that guy like pictures of him. You just don't want to see that.
Can I lose 20 pounds? That's not what this is about, Tom.
I got it.
Well,
okay?
it will help you with your weight loss regimen and keeping you motivated.
You haven't met
But
my
not
buddy.
Tom. But that's the other thing too, is we take privacy really seriously and the security of the site. So if you are taking a picture of something you don't want someone else to see, it doesn't have to be in your family portfolio.
You made this idea on a plane. I'm not so sure your privacy is.
No, this is really fascinating.
kidding.
And so you go, but I'm just trying to figure out the next step. So you create, but at this point you're
That's a
working
great
for somebody,
time lapse.
and then next you're leaving this company, doing this on your own, then, which is what CaptureProof is.
Well, the company hired me on my own, so I just kept going. I just
You
had
were
to
a
get my
consultant. I got
had
it.
to get my IP rights from
Right.
them, and then I went off to do more.
So when did you actually form CaptureProof?
About a year and a half ago,
About a year and a half ago. And when did you
February
apply?
2012.
When did you apply to Techstars for the competition, and to be accepted and to help you, kind of grow your company?
Techstars, it was just this spring. Time is up. Time doesn't exist in startup world.
That is true.
Right.
It
Nor
was
does-
whenever the deadline was, we made it.
Right. Nor does daylight and any sunshine.
So,
right, like you're always
so
working.
CaptureProof, but just so I get this, so CaptureProof was this company created? Did you bootstrap it
Oh yeah.
from everything? You never raised any money.
We just raised our first real money this May.
Cool.
So we brought in a decent round of cash to give us a runway for a bit, so that we can then bring in some more.
Do you have any revenue yet?
Oh no, not yet.
Not yet. So is your site free?
Right now we have it for free trials for users to upload and share their data with their doctor. The best part is that it arrives organized for the physician, so they're able to see how things are progressing very easily. And giving the doctor 2 data points at a time allows you to draw a line, so you can very easily see how things are progressing over time.
Can it help the trader who stares in front of his computer for a long time? If he just takes a picture and just kind of like staring at his computer, is there hope for him too?
Maybe it can help him monitor his posture staring into the computer.
Perfect. There you go. See?
I can
out,
find
Sosno,
you a
out.
way to use CaptureProof for everything. I can get
That's what a good
for,
entrepreneur would
for
do.
mechanics, for buildings, I can get it everywhere.
Let's talk about. So you're in Chicago. Is this you grew up here, but
This is my first time back as an adult, really.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And so
You had to go halfway around the world to come back home. Your parents would be very happy with you.
Oh,
very
my
happy.
mother is like,
Your mom's still
her
here.
smile is the sun. Yeah.
So this was like you told your mom, I got in this competition for my startup, and they're taking us to Chicago for the summer, and she just threw a party.
Yeah. She's still throwing a party.
She's still throwing a party. That's
awesome.
So, how are you enjoying it? How's your team? How many people do you have out here with you right now?
We have 5 right now, and another 2 joining us, and then we have 2 outsourced teams. So we're chasing the sun, working around the clock.
And you're living at 1871, basically around the clock.
Yeah, I feel like we've been on lockdown mode for the past month in the merchandise mart. It's so good that they have food in there because I can actually eat too.
That's cool. Yes. And we're going over there today actually to do the whole Tech Week thing. So it's a free
monster.
Yeah.
Event.
It's it's really fantastic.
Yeah, I'm speaking there in a little bit, and it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. And It's crazy how much energy is in Chicago right now.
Chicago's really got it going on. I mean, it really, if not to be cliche or anything, but you walk into 1871 and you might as well be in San Francisco. I mean, the vibe inside of that building is exactly what's going on there. It's
We
got
would
so
never
much
say
energy.
that in Chicago in a million years.
Right, but you've
Well-
been gone for a long time, so we're not going to hold it against you.
What, the vibe? Is that what it is?
From California, we keep everything local.
Yeah.
We're
That's
homers.
but that's so cool. We love it. Don't worry.
Well, it's a compliment.
So, Meghan, this was awesome. It was really good to have you on the show. It was good to
Thank
just
you so much.
learn about your company. The Tech Stars people have been the small companies that they've chosen have been so impressive, man. It's so cool.
Thank you
We
so
love it.
much. We're really excited to be here.
Well, when you guys grow up and you become this big monster company, and we have pictures of me and Tony on there, anonymous pictures of me and Tony on there, then
As the before
We won't,
picture.
we won't share them with anyone. You can just keep them to yourselves.
you don't have to worry because my friend Tony over here now,
I
says
tweet out everything. I show everything. Don't worry. It's full
he's
transparency here at
become
Tasty
a
Trade.
Twitter whore, and he takes pictures of me 24
Sleeping.
hours a day. It's horrible.
24 hours sleeping.
Yes, he comes to my house, he sneaks in at night, and he takes pictures. It's horrible. I tell you, it's horrible.
Somebody has to walk his
Sounds
dogs.
like there needs to be some sort of
Boundaries? Privacy?
privacy.
It's for a good show. Meghan, thank
Thank
you
you so much
and
for
good
your
luck.
time. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll be back in 90 seconds. We got Dick Glover in the house. You'll see Get Taste on the Taste Trade Network.